Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to my Animal Crossing Let's Play. In case you're new here or you just need a reminder, let me briefly introduce you to this island. So basically it is called Kalon and it is supposed to be a romantic coastal retreat. The idea behind it is that basically all the villagers as well as myself have kind of suffered from the stressful life that society just expects of everyone, and so we've all decided to, I guess, retire to this island where we're like free of a lot of the societal expectations and capitalism, etc. if you don't take Tom Nook into consideration, I guess. And we're all just like a community helping each other with our daily tasks, etc. It's quite nice, it's quite peaceful, and as you might have seen from my little brief run around in the areas that are done, it's mostly focusing on blue and white for the coastal theme, but then also we do have cherry blossom trees and some pink colors here and there for the slight romantic vibe to it as well. And today I would like to actually go to an area that we haven't really worked on that much at all just yet, which is actually this area over here. So this is one of the only things still left completely open, and this is Dottie's place right here. She will be a yoga teacher, so she'll have a kind of like a yoga area, yoga beach, something like that. And then over to this side, we'll have Hornsby, who loves to do anything like mechanical, like engineering sort of stuff. He will have a yacht repair shop, that's the plan. And then we have this lovely plot of land, which actually is going to be kind of like a house plot, but no one's really gonna live there. It's just gonna be a fake one that we set up in a way. The thought behind this entire thing was basically that I quite like the idea of this being a house plot for you who's watching right now, because you know, this project, like this Let's Play, has been going on for quite a long time. I know so many of you have either been here since the very start or have gone back to kind of binge through the episodes that you maybe haven't seen before. And so I think it's only right that you have your own little place on this island. And so we're just gonna prepare a little house plot as though you're just moving in, I guess. Okay, so I think the first thing I'd like to do, I'd like to sort of mimic the way that the house plots look when you move a house, like from the game itself. However, obviously we can't fully do that, and I do want it to kind of fit the aesthetic still. So I think I'm just gonna start by selecting a couple of things. I would definitely like to have some rope partition to go around it. Yeah, we're gonna select a couple of things that might work, that might make sense here, and then we're just gonna see. We're gonna put it together and we're gonna hope that it turns out the way I have it pictured. So, okay, the first thing is we'll definitely need a sort of sign, I think. We might go for my bulletin board. I know that my codes that I have are not ideal either, but I think we can make it work, hopefully. Oh, I quite like the iron frame. If maybe we put that in the center, that'd be quite nice. Ooh, and we could put a truck, like a moving truck sort of thing. And then obviously like a cone or a safety barrier might also be nice. It might lean too much into kind of like a construction zone area. Like I feel like I don't want it to be that much construction. I just want it to be like a moving plot. But we could do some boxes, maybe a rolling cart, maybe some scattered papers just in front. And then, you know, trash bags and stuff can also always be added. Something else. Oh, a workbench would be quite nice. Maybe. Let's grab this one here for now. And then let's see, tool cart and stuff. I think that's gonna be more for Hornsby's place, I believe. But you know, you never know. We might add those on later. Later on as well. Okay, and then something else I definitely want to try is to stack bags. I think these could really work. Maybe some stacked bottle crates could work. And then there's surely some more things here once I scroll past the food stuff. Oh yeah, like we could put a radio up, like a tape deck or a busted radio maybe even. I'm not sure, maybe I have the paint cans as well. Like a little box of supplies or something. We do have, oh yeah, see, we've got paint cans, we've got a toolbox. All that could work, honestly. Maybe even the office materials could work. Yeah, I think that's good. Model kits might also work, but I'll leave those for now. Okay, And then I think I'd first like to start by removing this plot of land. I was trying to kind of just keep it here in order to keep the spot, to know like where my intention was to place it. But I think it is much cuter if it doesn't have that underneath. But maybe we can just use some like in-game pathing, even though I don't really have the perfect one, I feel like. I think some regular dirt pathing here might be nicer. But I'm going to try and attempt to do this with just some in-game pathing. Okay. I gotta get the size right. So it was like a 4x4, right? That's the villager houses, the villager house plots. So I think we can work with that, hopefully. And then I'm just thinking, so they do have the sign towards the front, but the way that I had it placed before, there wouldn't be any room for the sign, I don't think. So there's two possibilities. Either we make the sign part of the plot, or we have to move the plot a bit. Both of which could work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. Right? 1, 2, 3. God, that looks so tiny. That looks tiny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, what if we do it like this? And then here would be the sign itself. Okay, what are my path options? So I know I can do, well, these stones. I have this light dirt and I have a sand path. How about the sand one? Maybe the sand one would be nice. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. So I do think it would have to go a little bit further than the actual rope partition. So maybe like here. And then maybe it could go 3 tiles like this. So we're gonna have the upper corner and the middle tile. And then this is the corner again. Yes. Let me just connect our rope fencing again so I don't at least lose the plot, you know? Somewhat, I'm terrified of that happening. And then maybe this, I don't think there's anything planted in this roped off section. So I think we're fine if I do it like that. And then I guess... Oh, would I just close it up here? Or would I bring... Oh, sorry. Or would I bring it further to the front, I guess? Gosh, okay. I did mess that up more than I thought I was going to. Okay. Okay. Right. What if I bring it further to the front? Does that look weird because it literally meets the stone path? Or would that be kind of what I pictured? I think maybe it's fine if I add... Yeah, if there's like more stuff planted, etc., I think we're probably okay here. Okay, maybe someone even walked here. I don't know if I've ever used this part before. But, you know, at this point, I'm so far into this island that I do not think I will change the codes now. And so we can just go ahead and use it, I guess. Okay, and then my thought process was that maybe we could plop the iron frame right here towards like the back, right? This is like the bigger item. And then depending on where the sign goes, does the sign go to the right or to the left? Maybe to the right. Plain wooden shop sign. Might go here. Yes. Or it might just move. Honestly, it might also just move. Now it could be placed like this, right? See, that might be fine too. That might be fine too. And so then, what else do I have? Rolling cart, scattered paper. Oh, the stacked bags. I think those are good to have here. And then I would want to probably close the rope fencing on some end. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to work with something a bit lower. And we'll put the stack bags here. Oh, it should be put, okay, hold on. Because I have a couple of things to put on top of this. How about the tape deck? The tape deck? Okay, I want to see the other things that I brought. I did bring the toolbox. This one I'm interested in. What does this look like if I plop it open? Okay. Yeah. Maybe we could do the bags here. with the toolbox on top? Does it look too plasticky is my question. Because I feel like, you know, a lot of this island looks very, very like sophisticated in a way. Sophisticated is not the right way to say that, but it kind of looks like, you know, romantic, like quite detailed, etc., etc. And I don't know if that quite fits. I feel like that's actually quite cute though. And then maybe we could just take away that little part of the fence and then we can push it way further in too. Oh yeah, wait, I don't mind this. I think maybe I want to close the toolbox instead. Yeah, okay. Okay, I will customize this. I'm not 100% certain on the toolbox yet because I'm still thinking that it might be too plasticky looking. But let me check out my custom designs and see what I can put on this lovely little sign here. I think it's gonna be the little papers though, like the little notice board. Yeah, this here. Maybe just to like a little, you remember in Wild World how if people like moved out, they would always leave this little sign behind and it would have this almost like post-it note stuck to it. You know what? I think that could be acting as such, right? So this is the plot itself. And then I think we can work a bit more with things surrounding this. I would like to also place a couple of trees today, but then I was thinking, what if we just frame this against more fencing? Because this is something I like to do regardless, is to have some fencing in the background, right? And so this new house would be propped up against some fencing. I think that's probably good. But obviously we could also use our little advantage of being able to plant some trees here when you normally wouldn't. So maybe this corner here could be a tree instead. Yeah, I think I quite like this. And then, so I'm currently working again on my little like German village inspired island. So my brain immediately goes to like, oh, we need some trash bins, some recycling, you know, some good old recycling there towards the side, which could work, which could honestly work. Something else I really want to try is the truck. And then I forgot again what else. Oh yeah, you know what? What if we use this point here for the little workbench? Pretty sure I have, the other one is exactly the same, right? Yeah, okay, so I can just use one of them. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, the truck may be here. There we go, truck. And then we can do the rolling cart and stuff, like a tiny bit to the front. Oh yeah, if that's a tree there, I think that's actually quite nice. Unless we feel like this is too close to the other house, like to Hornsby's house. Let's try to put this on the right-hand side instead. But there's no tree here, so we were gonna be dealing with a bit of gapping. Okay, I'd probably place it the other way around. So the rear end kind of points towards the plot here. Okay. Can you move in now? Yeah, okay, now. Yeah. Okay, that also can work. And then we could obviously have like a tree, well, behind the truck, I guess. Okay, wait. I'm gonna try to remove a little bit more road fence and then fit the truck just there. Now it doesn't have that little sectioned off plot feeling though anymore. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, now you can push it really close. Is that too close? I feel like that's too close. Okay. What is the full tile right now? Oh, that is a full tile. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good to know. Can't be moved further back now. All right. I quite like this though, I think. So that would remove the rope fencing, but I think it's fine if we got the truck here. So then maybe that could be like a small tree, but then we're really struggling with trees back here. This can't be one because of the cliff. And then anything further to, well, that could be one. Once again, we're gonna be struggling here with the realism of it all because how would the truck get there? But maybe we don't question that, you know? Maybe that's just fine. And we just imagine the truck definitely got there. Yeah, this is just completely normal. It's just completely normal. Okay. Could I have another one here? Oh yeah, that could be a tree. If we make this like a pretty tall tree, like something like a cedar tree, I think maybe that would help blend it into the area. I'm gonna have to get some trees, by the way, which we're using quite a variety because we're using hardwood trees, both in the cherry blossom version and like fruit trees for green trees. We're using cedar trees, we're using coconut trees, and bamboo trees. So we always have to, yeah, consider a whole bunch of them. Okay, maybe this can be something small. And then I'm not sure if this should be a tree. Or maybe a tree stump. Oh, this should be a tree stump. Because they're making room, essentially. You know, for the house. Okay, let's see about the custom designs here. So we could either be we could just put a company name on here. Refrigerated truck. Oh my god, cute. See, this one is adorable. But then I feel like it has a bit too much like brown and yellow tones for this island. The seafood company obviously is great, but then in this case, I don't think the seafood company makes that much sense. You do see the side of it, so that's quite important. So I think we're gonna have to go with the company name. I think that's probably the smartest choice here. And then since I'm already here, I am gonna check the boxes, like the rolling cart, because I think I can go for some, yeah, I can go for some different boxes here. Okay, let's go for the white boxes. That's really good. Okay, perfect. I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna plop my wooden storage shed back up. And then I would say let's get out some trees. I don't have any trees prepped anywhere, I don't think. So I need to plant them all from scratch and then do a bit of tree planting, but we got this, we can do it. So that is cedar trees and pink trees. Here's some pears for the fruit trees. Here is coconuts for the coconut trees, obviously, and bamboo shoots. Okay, and then I'm already gonna take a stack of apples for the stunting. Okay, now the truck was placed right here, correct? 1, 2. So I'm just gonna do a little circle of these here, I think. The little tiles. I think maybe that could be nice. Just to have a little bit going on again. Yes. Right, you are going to be a fully grown cedar tree. I think that is the smartest decision here just because it's quite a tall tree. And I think that might be the only one that has a chance of actually showing up. And then just because I like to make sure that all the tiles are covered on my islands, I might get out some shrubs already. And just plant a shrub in that little area there. Okay, hydrangeas. Azalea. Plumeria. Hibiscus, and tea olive. Okay, that should be everything. And then I like to sort them by their color, sort of. So the darker shrubs go to the right-hand side, or like the more patterned ones, I guess. Like the plumeria quite has like a very noticeable pattern. And then, yeah, so hibiscus and plumeria are kind of darker ones, like darker green. Then we've got the hydrangea, and then tea olive and azalea are quite light colored shrubs, so they kind of go here. Okay, and then just a random little shrub there. We're gonna bring the truck back down right here. Can I go out? Okay. All right. We'll do it this way then. Perfect. Fencing placed back down. And then this does need to be pulled out just a little bit. Okay, yeah. I think I'm fine with that. This here is going to be a tree stump. Now there's a few options because I think that honestly the cherry blossom tree stumps are a little bit different to the regular I think I'm gonna go for the regular hardwood. So we're gonna have to plant a pair. And then usually I like to have little numbers to indicate kind of what growth stage I have. So I'll have like a big like 2 or a 3 for like second and third stage. I have run out of custom designs though. So I've been using these balcony railing indicators. In this one here, you see 2 sections. I use this one for second stage trees. And then in this one, you see 3 sections of the balcony, essentially. So it's my third stage indicator. I guess this one will be my chopped tree indicator. I am not placing it where I want it to go, though. It's a bit of a broken system, but yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Okay. I think for this truck here, I don't want anything like too covering. So I might be leaning towards a coconut tree. That'll be a third stage. Honestly, the coconuts are, in my opinion, they're a little bit weird in their growth because second stage is way too small. I think I've never really used that one. Third stage is kind of cute, but then the difference between the third stage and fully grown is just like a tad too much, honestly. Okay, and then maybe we can have like a small pink one right here. If I say small, I mean second stage. Kind of like that. And that could be the area like leading up to it. And remember, this one is gonna be chopped. Okay, with that being a cedar tree, there's 2 options here. Either we make that like a hardwood because the hardwoods are quite like they quite have like the thick leaves in a way, or we make this another coconut and then we have like a hardwood maybe here or something like right behind it, and we can also maybe have another tree right there, so the cliffs are just kind of a little covered in the background. I think I might like that. And then in that case, that would be all the trees that we can put here. Should I try it though? I think maybe I should try it this way around. So we're gonna go for a green hardwood here. We're gonna go for a bamboo, and then I'm assuming they're gonna be almost completely covered. And then we'll think about if there's something else we can hide here, or if maybe we're gonna... I'm thinking if I extend the cliff here, could I fit a tree on top? I don't know. I don't know if it'd be nice either, or if it just would fall in the same line as one of the lower tier ones, and then I don't think it makes any sense, really. Okay. Coconut goes here. Perfect. Also probably is going to be a fully grown one. And then we can probably have a tree right there. Or a tile further back, depending on like items. I think I'm gonna attempt to do this a tile further back, maybe. Yeah. So pink coconut, this is chopped. There is a coconut there, a green one to the very back. Maybe this can also be like a green, oh wow, green hardwood. But probably like third stage, I would say. I would think this would be like third stage, maybe. Okay. All right. And then I did bring the rolling cart for maybe here. We'll see about this, but yes. What else do I have? I still have the workbench. I still have some... Oh, I still have some more stacked bags also. Oh, okay. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, we're definitely gonna put that here, I think. And then this could just be like a weed, and then the other one could be a flower. I think that quite works. I still have wooden boxes also. I don't really have anything right now for on top of this. I'll figure something else out though. I think this will be interesting to see once the trees have grown in with like the backdrop and everything. And then over here, I was thinking of doing another little picnic area. And so something I've definitely really liked doing in the past is to have like layered blankets. And I'm kind of thinking I should do the same thing again, just because it's quite pretty. And so maybe I could start here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, so if you're taking a break, or maybe a bit more towards the left here. Okay, let's see the general shape first. So either like this. No, but I think I like it more here. Maybe like this. Wow, that looks interesting. I think I'm confusing myself right now. Okay, hold on. I think I got it though. Yes, that's what I want. I think right here. Right here would be a nice picnic. So maybe the checkered, and then maybe... Which one goes on top? Does the flowers go on top? Flowers and checkered? Interesting combination. Could work though. And then we're gonna add some tassels onto it as well. They would go kind of towards this side here. And this one right here, and then we're gonna plop something else on the center so it doesn't seem as like faulty. But I do think the tassels always really make it give it that little picnic vibe, I think. Okay, nice. And then I think that's quite cute. We're definitely gonna have to do a couple more trees. I'm just thinking to go in between the other spots that we have. So maybe something here, and then something here. And then maybe we can do something towards the front there. And then maybe we can try to cover this part. So you still see the moving plot in the back, but you maybe don't necessarily see Hornsby's place. So if we go along with the pathing here, I'm assuming this was supposed to be a tree spot as well, but this could also be a tree spot, which would nicely explain why the path goes around it. Might also be too much though. And then that could be a tree as well. I don't know if that covers the house though. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a tree like right there missing, but we could still put that in somewhere here maybe. And then we can have another tree there. That is for very repetitively placed trees. But maybe. All right, let's try and make this one a cedar. Once again, kind of fully grown. And I definitely want to have more coconut. I have a coconut here. I think maybe this here should be a bamboo. And like... probably not a super tall one. Maybe we can try to go with 3rd stage so we have a bit of the greenery going on. It might only be 2nd stage though. I think this should be... oh gosh. This could be a hardwood, a green one, a small one. And then maybe let's try to make this one already a coconut. Oh gosh, I thought she was not gonna go in the correct spot. So I think probably not too tall of a coconut tree, just because otherwise my Joy-Con just stopped working. Hello? Oh, there we go. Just because otherwise it would probably block this, which I don't really want. Could also still move a tile further to the left, depending on which we prefer. I think that might actually be nice if that moves over here. I'll look at that the next day though. And so you are going to be 2nd stage. You might potentially be 3rd stage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then... oh, this is interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do here as far as trees go. But maybe here we can have a nice baked coconut. And then I think I'd like to go with something a bit more like open towards this part. Maybe this could be a bamboo. I'm really trying to imagine how this could look when they're all grown to the stage that I want them as. Sometimes it can get very confusing or just very, like it's hard to picture it. So I think soon I'm gonna reach the point where like I'll just have to time travel and I'll just have to see. Because you can't always really, you know, tell. Maybe this would also be better towards the front, maybe. Or some, I was gonna say tropical, no. But for some of the coastal vibes, maybe this can also be a coconut. Maybe also a pretty big one. And then I think this will just be something small. Okay, we have a small hardwood here already. We have a cedar tree there. We have a bamboo tree here. So maybe this could be a pink one, a pink small one. And then this will be a green one. Also, not sure about these sizes. Maybe this one here could be... Yeah, this one here would probably be second stage. This here could be third. I feel like we're gonna have some... Yeah, this part here might be interesting. Because for tree purposes, I think it might make more sense to have one here. But then obviously this can't be a tree. But maybe that's also fine because this would be too claustrophobic. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I would just say that's a lot of trees. Let's see if that actually works out. I think we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? 2 days? 2 days, I think. Yeah. All right. So I will see you in 2 in-game days. And let's see. All right. Dottie is out and about. Wow, that's a lot of trees. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to this again because I haven't planted trees in quite a while. That is a fossil. You know what? That could also be a tree. Uh-huh. Maybe another tree stump would be nice here. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that that's gonna be a tree stump. Okay. Now, because it's so many trees, I think I'm gonna have a hard time deciding if they are the way they're supposed to be right now. So I'm just gonna go stunt the ones that I was gonna stunt. Everything that is supposed to be second stage, I'm gonna stunt. I'm gonna try to make sure not to block anything else. Like in this case, I'm gonna have to stunt this towards the front. And then we're just gonna keep going and we're gonna take a look at the other days as well. And therefore the other trees. And then I think it's gonna be easier to make a decision, hopefully. Hopefully anyway. Okay, and you are also supposed to be second stage. Okay. So I think that might be all of them. Let me just double check that though. Third, chopped, third. All those in the back will grow further. Third. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and this is kind of annoying too. This would have to be a little tree. I'd much prefer this one to be a tree, but I don't think, look at Dottie just doing yoga. She really just has understood her role. She just has, not the smug smirking. She has understood her role to a T. Okay, how about we try to do a little cedar? A little second stage cedar. Why not? Okay, and then with that, I would say, yeah, let's go to the next day. And another day later, the trees have grown much thicker, of course. Okay. Interesting. God, this one is gonna really, this one is kind of weird, but it's obviously not gonna stay that way, so it might be okay. We're gonna start back here. We're gonna start with this one. So this one is gonna be stunted. Okay, and now I think is also a good time to look at the ones in the back. Now, I think the cedar tree growing is probably fine. I feel like I maybe want to stunt the bamboo. Just because otherwise I think everything here is going to be sort of the same size, and that might make it look a bit weird. You're going to be third stage as well. Yeah, maybe if we keep the bamboo tree the way it is, that might be a bit nicer. Yeah, you're going to be stunted as well. And so is the bamboo to the front. I didn't realize I planted another pink one here, but this is gonna be chopped, so probably find that it is a pink one. You're going to be... Oh my god, I'm running out of apples already. You're gonna be stunted as well. Okay. Yeah, that'll grow a bit further and then be chopped. You are now supposed to be stunted, so I will move this sapling over to the back of it. Yes. Saving an apple here then. And that shouldn't stop the cedar tree from growing. If I wanted to still, I gotta look at that. And then you are also gonna be stunted. There we go. Okay. I have to say though, I don't know how to feel about these. Like these two here, I don't know. Maybe we'll swap it though, because what we could do, or what I could do, is I could move the bamboo tree here and also move the hardwood here. So that, once again, they're kind of on like a different height in a way. Maybe let's try that instead. I'm gonna go have to snack. Oh, I do have some peaches with me also. I do have to snack on a little peach. There we go. And then I'll move this one towards the front. Or it could also be a smaller one. Or just do a second stage bamboo. Yeah, but that's actually better already, I think. Also maybe depends a bit on what we do on top of the cliff here towards Dottie's house. Here towards the left. You know? Yeah, and then this one is going to grow. I think that also will change because right now all of those are the same size. Don't particularly love that. Yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know. This is interesting. I'm gonna let this one grow because I think I want to see it fully grown. And I need to see the different ones being chopped. Okay, so we've got one more day so that we can stunt this one here. And then everything else is going to be fully grown. But then I do think today is the 10th. So cherry blossom season will be over. But I would just say I'll see you tomorrow and then we'll see if we need to time travel back to kind of look at the different colors as well. All right, let's go. And of course it is raining today. Perfect weather to figure this all out, of course. But yeah, I think we're gonna check it out in the right weather and everything. And also I do already think we're gonna have to make some adjustments. Now I like this one being grown, I think. And I think I'm okay with this here now, but then I think that's too much here. Like this tall cedar and then this giant coconut tree. I do think that is unfortunately a little bit too much. I feel like I almost want to switch them around as well so that we bring the cedar tree towards the front. We make this the coconut, in which case I think I keep that one as the coconut, or sorry, I keep the coconut the size it currently is. But then we're gonna put a smaller cedar tree to the front, if that makes sense. And maybe also to the front like here, but I guess I'll check that out. Okay, but so let's go ahead and change that up. We need to enable the island designer because I need to lay some pathing. But so we have the coconut here. Yes, hold on. Sand pathing. So coconut will go here and you will be removed. And then I will plant a fresh cedar sapling right there, which is going to be third stage. 1, 2, 3, third stage. There we go. And then you are going to be the coconut. And then I think maybe that's better. This could also just be something smaller, honestly. This could just be a second stage. And then maybe this is something else. Or that's another tree stump. I mean, I have a fully grown cedar tree now with me, which could be turned into a tree stump. Yeah, I think that's a bit prettier, honestly. I think that's a bit prettier because it doesn't obscure like everything from view, you know? Yeah, let's go with that then. Okay, and then so you are gonna be fully grown for a split second there. Oh, I could have used this little sapling. Oh wow, that covers a lot once again. Probably do not have an axe with me right now. Yes, okay. Let's go and get one then. And then we're gonna go cut this one down. 1, 2, 3, perfect. And then there were 2 more, I think, but one of them I don't think I can cut down yet. Okay, yeah, so this one has to continue growing, and you are gonna be cut down. There we go. So I would say I'm gonna get this one grown and chopped. Maybe this is gonna be a 3rd stage. So I'm gonna get this one grown and chopped, and then I'm gonna time travel back so that we have all the right tree colors. And so I'll just see you when this is mostly done in terms of the trees. Oh, okay, that's interesting. This was definitely a fruit tree before, right? But I think because I time traveled out of the cherry blossom season and it was just registered as like a regular hardwood tree stump, like there's probably no distinction between fruit tree stumps and regular tree stumps. It now is a cherry blossom one. Interesting. I think I would prefer it to be a lighter colored one. But yeah, that might just, wow. Okay, this axe literally allowed me to chop 3 trees and then gave up on me. But that's maybe not gonna be as easy to achieve because I'm gonna have to remember that I cannot time travel outside of this cherry blossom time. Also, that makes me think, do I have any tree stumps anywhere that I wanted to have as regular hardwood ones, but that have been transformed into cherry blossom tree stumps? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But the more you know. You know, it's been a few years and I still learn new things. I think regardless of that little thing though, regardless of that little change, I think I'm quite happy with this. Now, I know it looks like a lot of trees, but that is genuinely how I decorate, especially on natural islands such as this one. But I think it's kind of nice. I mean, I hope that you can tell that this is supposed to be a house plot. It doesn't obviously look perfectly like the in-game one, but you know, I've tried a little bit at least. And I think we have a bit of a decent frame here. You know, you can get the house plot with Hornsby's place there, depending on, of course, how many trees we're going to add there, but that's a nice frame. But then I also genuinely think that from here on out, I mean, yeah, the trees don't cover it perfectly, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine, especially, you know, there's going to be more fillers in between. But then I feel like this is a good little picture spot as well with like the picnic and the moving plot. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I'm obviously going to have to get back in here to work a bit more on some, on some more details. We're gonna plant shrubs, we're gonna plant flowers, we're gonna add some wheat fields, which, speaking of, you know what, I did see earlier that I don't have that many anymore, so I'm just gonna go order 5 wheat fields right here, right now, in pale green, yes. And then, yeah, a couple more detail items as well. We can maybe add a couple more boxes. I still have the scattered papers, I think. And then I feel like that could turn into a cute little area. Yeah. I am actually happy with the progress today, which is very nice. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this little house plot. It might be yours after all. And then I would say make sure you like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the future episodes. And then I hope that you have an awesome time until I see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.